Okie dokie. Today we're going to talk a little bit about getting that file design. Let's go ahead and walk through that process here. Because you have all of your dimensions all set up, it's actually relatively simple to go ahead and just design a part. I'm in QCAD right now. I'm going to go to my tool here, and you'll notice on the side here I have my inches. All of these are in inches. I'm going to go zoom out just a hair. No, I'm zooming in. There we go. Zoom out just a hair. There we go. All right. Now let's go ahead and design. Okay. Now based on what I'm seeing, the one side of it is 12 inches long. We're going to go ahead and do that here. Let's take a look. All right, 12 inches. I'm going to make a 12-inch line, so I'm going to grab this tool here. And this is just a line with a predefined length. That's 12 inches. Boom, 12 inches. Okay, easy enough. And we have 7 1/4 inches across. So I'm using 7.25. Perfect. Okay, and then we have 4 1/4 inches across on the bottom. So 4.25 on the bottom going across. Excellent. Okay, and then we have 5 3/4 inch tall line. So this is vertical line tool. 5.75. We're going to go straight up there. Perfect. And all right, let's just take a look at this. We have a 120 degree. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a 12 degree line there with a 5 3/4 inch line there and 11.8 inch line there. So let's go ahead and start to make that here. That should be a 12 degree line. We're going to make a something called a, all right, 12 degree line, except I'm going to change my start point. All right. I don't like the length of that, but let's go 5.34, so 5.75 inch line. And that's a 12 degree upwards. We actually want to, oh, I'm sorry. I have got this going the wrong way there. That's a 12 degree from the opposite. Let's go ahead and fix that up here. All right. So we are going to be going with a 12 degree. Come on, brain. There we go. Perfect. 102 degree, which gives us a 12 degree line, similar to what you have going there, because I'm not seeing how that particular angle is 12 degrees, so I'm running into that little issue there. Because that's much bigger than 12 degrees. So we're going to have to go over exactly what your dimensions are on that line, as I don't see exactly what's going on there. But you essentially build out the part piece by piece like this, defining lines, defining angles to get you exactly where you want to go to build these parts. There's a lot involved there. Let me see if I can get a different one here that the dimensions aren't, there was something wrong with those particular dimensions. Let's try this again. All right, 17.5 inches across. There we go. And then we have 4.25 inches tall. Off of that, we're just going to go, oops, let's not do that. Go 1 and 2. Okay. And then we're going to take a 6-inch line and go there. Perfect. Just based off of the measurements there. And another 6-inch line over here based off of those measurements. And then looks like we have a different degree measurement there. It's a 5 0.75. We're going to go ahead and it's a 37.5 degree, which is 37.5 degree. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? But of course, it's coming from an opposite angle here. Let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. Da, 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 da. Let's get that thing to flip there. There we go. Nope, it's not flipping. 1 second here. Alrighty there. Alright. Alrighty here. Start. There we go. Forgive me for taking so long on this. Just trying to get this thing up to do what it needs to do. There we go. And that angle is a little off. Okay, back at it. Sorry, had to pull up. My brain was just misfiring there. So we have it set at a at the appropriate angle here. That's a 37.5 degree piece, but because of the way that it's drawn here, based on what we're doing here, we had to take a corresponding angle that was equal to the opposite of that, which is 142.5 degrees, and both of those are at 5.75. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a 5.5 inch line. Let's see here, and get that to go there. Perfect. Okay, so here we are with that part based off of your measurement. So you're able to build each part individually. Okay, let's keep moving here. We can just keep making more and more of these parts here. Let's go ahead and pull up another one of your parts. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start with a 4.5 inch line here. And again, this is all just the same motion over and over. 4.5 inch line. Cool. Okay. And we have a two series of 6 inch lines. I actually may start off of a different reference here. Yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to go start from the top. So 4.5 inch line from the top. Then we're going to go 2 6 inch lines coming down here, just based off of your drawing here. And we're going to go 1 and 2 6 inch lines. Then we have another set of 6 inch lines, which are 14 degrees off of the other. So, and that's the wrong line length. So we're going to go 6 inches there, and boom. All right, 6 inches. Okay. And then this one is going to be the opposite, which is going to be 180 minus those 14 degrees, which is a 166. Perfect. Okay, and we're going to go, that's another 6 inch line. Cool. And then we're going to get some straight lines. We're going to go 4.5 again, based off of the illustration that you made. 4.5 off the end. 1 and 2. Awesome. Now, there are no indications of other measurements here, but I'm going to assume, based off of what we were doing earlier, that it is, again, another 14 degree line at 8.125 inches here. And we're going to reference that from the end. Beautiful. All right, and then we're going to do the same exact thing here at 166, 8.125. And it looks like we're having a little bit of an issue where the angles versus the measurement don't actually equal a tip based off of the 8.125 measurement. But again, it's going to take some testing to figure out exactly what it is. If we're using approximations, it may end up being slightly off. So having precise measurements when you start making these things will be a huge help in designing your parts. So that's just a little bit of basics on how to start designing parts in QCAD. You can really start to break into this in really complicated ways, but we're not going to go there quite yet. But this is how we do the basics. And from that point, then we can start adding bolt holes. Like we can go with our circle tool, and with my center diameter tool, I can actually say, you know what, I want 0.25 bolt holes all throughout this thing. And I can set up a bunch of 1/4-inch bolt holes at differing locations throughout this entire each piece here. So options there, you can change to match the diameter of your bolt, whatever that happens to be. 1/2-inch bolt holes, 1-inch bolt holes. You have the freedom to design bolt holes at any size that best fits what you're trying to do. So take that all into consideration. We'll go from there. If you have questions, reach out. Have a good day.